afternoon. The CBRNI team are back today in Bangor, highlighting the reality of abortion, that their MP, Stephen Farry, has been instrumental in pushing upon the people of Northern Ireland since he was elected. One of the things that we found here over the last few weeks is that it's very clear that Stephen Farry was not clear with people on where he stood on the issue of abortion when he stood for election. It was not mentioned at all in the party manifesto, and we're told that on the doorstep many of his canvassers were trying to appease people by saying there are lots of pro-life people in the Alliance Party and it is a conscience issue for members of the Alliance Party. Well, Stephen Farry, since he's been elected, has shown where his conscience lies. He's been one of the most eminent pro-abortion politicians in the whole of Northern Ireland, if not the whole of the UK. So we're calling him to account here. We're exposing the reality of what he stands for. We're exposing the reality of what abortion does. And we are calling on him to call a by-election. We want him to stand on his policies, on where he stands on this issue, and stand up and face his constituents, face the electorate, and allow them to decide whether he is right or wrong. So Stephen Farry has been silent. He keeps ignoring us. He's ignored multiple letters. He's ignored thousands of people around Northern Ireland who have contacted him on this issue. He continues to ignore people on this issue. So we're calling him to engage with us to see how we can deal with this issue together and see how we can allow the electorate to have their say and democracy to take place in Northern Ireland. Last week when we were here, an Alliance councillor came out and labelled this image of a living child as graphic and disturbing. She went on Twitter and she posted a picture of it and blacked out the image of a living child. The reality we find on the streets is that when people cannot deal with the reality of what abortion does, they cover it up. They cover it up because they don't want people to know what they stand for. They don't want people to know the reality of where they stand. So we're calling on Farry to step out, be a man, stand up, talk to us, talk to your constituents about this issue, start responding to people, and ultimately let the electorate have their say. Call a by-election and allow people to have their say on this issue.